How are you guys? This is JP Sarri. Once again, I'm coming back to you with another review. This time is the Kotobukiya fine art statue, Daredevil. This is just recently came out for sale. It's a great looking piece. It's sculpted by Erick Sosa, and I really just received it yesterday. No, I'm sorry, the day before, and I've been working on it then on a review. For those that don't know. Actually, I became recently a StatueForum.com reviewer. If you remember, Statue Forum it's actually the largest forum on the web actually for statue collectors. And been a member of that forum for a few years, and it's a great place to hang out with and met many friends. Many of the people that subscribe me in this channel, a lot of them they're friends of at the forum and other forums also. But it's just a privilege to be part of a team of people that are reviewing newer items that are coming out for sale. And for everybody, we just want to keep people informed, people on the loop of what's going on, and trying to review a lot of these pieces. There's plenty collectible pieces that deserve attention. And actually, because there's so much stuff going on out there, people don't know what is outside, but they would like to know. Before you invest your money, you would like to know exactly if it's worth it for you, to really put your money into certain pieces. So that's what we're trying to do, is trying to help you out to make the right decision, and also respecting your opinion and people's opinions and preferences, but also want to give you that information that you really want to hear. Now, just going back into the piece, let me just go like I always do. I go into the box. This is the Kotobukiya Daredevil box. Always they display the same art. Pretty cool. It's a picture of the statue. Some different angles of the statue, the base, in the background you can see the beautiful art of Daredevil. As you can see on the side, this one, like always, like all the Kotobukiya pieces, they have engraved the name of in this case, the superhero. On this side, on the back of the box, it's a mixed-size box, so you can see Daredevil in gold letters and Japanese letters, information from Kotobukiya. Right here, as you can see, the number, as always, I have it at number 606 out of 1200. This is a pretty cool statue. Now, going into the statue, as you can see, like I said, this just came out back for sale in August. It's a great looking piece. It has a lot of detail. I haven't really heard that much out of it. A lot of people are there's a lot of stuff going on right now in collectibles. A lot of new pieces coming out, so everybody is pretty much going into the big characters. So Daredevil, actually, he's a big character, but for some reason, these pieces, they haven't had the I would say probably the advertisement that it deserves. So one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is just to give you the heads up, that this piece is out for sale, and it's a great looking piece. There's a lot of details and a lot of good things. So I'm gonna go on detail with all of that. As you can see, I really love the head sculpt. One thing I can say about Erick Sosa, he creates some of the best head sculpts that I have seen, from any other artists. There's plenty of artists that they really create a really beautiful art. I love Martin Canale, the way that he sculpts faces too. But I love Erick Sosa's, that fresh approach, that maturity that he puts into the faces. I didn't like the promo pics. I didn't like the skin that was the color scheme that was used for the promo. It was kind of like very kind of a little darker, kind of weird looking. I like the way it came out and on the final product. It really looks more natural. Of course, Matt Murdock is a white man, so you can see the clear skin and the lips. So it looks pretty good. I love the detail. I can tell you the body. I love what they did with the symbol, the DD Daredevil. It's just great the way they do it. They put it. It's engraved into the sculpt. It's magnificent. One thing I can say about and I'm gonna repeat this. Over the years, we have seen Erick Sosa's artwork just improve. The anatomy of the body is just great. The way he does it is just magnificent. He has improved, and you can see every muscle. The muscles are well defined right there. His thorax and his body, his chest right there, his arms, the muscles are well defined. It's a lot of simplicity on this piece, but it's a welcome presentation. It's a really beautiful presentation. As you can see, there's a gold. That's the only thing between all the red. This is the only difference. The gold on the buckle of the belt, but the belt has a really beautiful detail. I love all the shading that has been used. I love this pouch where he actually puts away his weapons, in this case his billy clubs. I love it the way it is. I love the detail. I love the feet. The boots is great. The color that was applied is when there's not that many colors, Kotobukiya shines. He creates pieces where the color is well defined. I think they get it gets a little sloppy when they have to use many different colors. So on that part, I think that's one of the good reasons this color looks pretty well. Is because it's just red all over. You know, the difference of the face, of course, and difference on the, in this case, the buckle on the belt, and some other places maybe. But you know, I like that from the boots right there. The soles on the boots is just magnificent the way they did it, and the sculpt is just great. You know, he really looks the part. You see the extended billy clubs is holding it. He's ready to attack or ready to throw his billy club and probably launch himself into another building. It is magnificent. It comes with this wire, like in Spider-Man. If you remember, it came with a white color wire. This is black. On the promo, it was actually white. So it just came with when it came. You know, it just came with this black one. It is cool, it's nice, but I would have preferred actually if Kotobukiya would have provided both as you know, as a way to display it, you know, as an alternative for display. That would be very cool, because probably you want to display it with white. Some people might like the white color instead of the black, and other people might like the black, you know. So it would be nice if they have that choice. And actually, also, these are easy to remove, so you can remove them, take them out if you just want to display them without them. You know, whatever way you want to go, it looks fantastic. The base is very heavy, and I can tell you that the base is very heavy. At first, you know, I wasn't crazy about the base, but now, you know, looking at it, it is not bad. Actually, they improved the base. They were doing some changes. I think they make it a little shorter because it was wider and it was too big, and I think they make it more much better. I think they make some arrangements also. I wasn't crazy about the gargoyle. This is a weird looking gargoyle face right there, you know, with the horns and everything. But at the end, they did a pretty good job. They make it look very old. One of the reasons why I was really crazy about it, and I'm still not crazy about the base in certain parts, is the fact that it looks more like an old building from Europe, and some type of cathedral in that, more than just a city, you know, ledge, or, you know, the top of a building in the city of New York, where, you know, Matt Murdock, Daredevil, in the Hell's Kitchen. He is pretty much the superhero. He is the defender of the poor and the weak. He is a modern Zorro, you can call it that way. But you know, other than that, it's just that probably a nitpick from my part. But I think it kind of gives the overall feeling of the piece. It really, for me, bases are as important as the piece when they work together well. So it's not bad. I think at the end, it's not a bad thing. It could have been done better. But it's much better than most of the bases that actually Kotobukiya produces. Kotobukiya is not really well known for its bases. They're not really give you the best base possible like Bowen does. But you know, they try, and that's a good thing. You know, they're trying to make changes and make it look a lot different. I love the way the color is. The shading is great. The base is great. As you can see, the signature right there from Sosa. As always, he signs his work. It's beautiful, and it looks perfectly. Now it's time. Let me just start to show you some comparisons and see how well it does with other pieces. All right, here you can see it with Spider-Man, Kotobukiya Spider-Man. Beautiful piece. Always, there's not words enough to really use to praise this magnificent piece of art. Now he is, you know, the two Knights of New York City are right here, just you know, side by side. Great, you know, I kind of like, you know, one thing I can say about this, and I'm gonna probably show you more pieces in order, gonna compare with other pieces so you can see the difference. The only thing that I feel that kind of takes away from the piece to be a perfect piece is the fact that the size comparison is not the greatest. The piece looks great with Bowen. Other Bowen pieces, but when you compare it with a lot of Kotobukiya pieces, it seems to be a little shorter and smaller in size. And I'm not talking about the height. You might say, well, you know, he's extended, his legs are extended, you know, so he's kind of crouching a bit. But at the same time, even though he's crouching a bit, he seems to be shorter. His arms, you can see his hands, even his face, compared to Spider-Man. I don't know, you can see it. It's difficult really to compare it with the camera. but yes, it's not as tall as he should. He should be at least a little taller than Spider-Man, or at least on the same side. But yes, Spider-Man is all crouched there in that position, but still, if we use stand-up pieces and you look at the feet, his feet compared to, in this case, the feet of Daredevil, you're gonna see that and the hands of Spider-Man compared to the hands of Daredevil, and the head and the face, you're gonna see that actually, yes, Daredevil is a little smaller. Now here's with Captain America. As you can see, they might seem the same because actually Daredevil is raised a little above. But coming closer, let me try to do this. Let me try to move this around a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about and you can really notice for yourself. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. It's not as easy thing. Try not to break anything here. That's gonna be difficult. But not impossible. All right, we got it right here. As you can see, maybe in this angle you can see it. They're standing now on the same size. Okay. Now you can see what I'm talking about. Yes, they are. They're standing on the same size. Actually, even Cap is a little lower. He's just standing tall, and actually, as you can see, he's just bending his one of his legs. But other than that, he's just standing straight. And yeah, you can say, well, that Daredevil is not, but still, he is very short compared to him. So as you can see, and not just that, look at that. Look at Captain America's arm compared to the arm of Daredevil. They are pretty much side by side right there. They are side by side. You can see it better there. So you can see what I'm talking about. And actually, always considered Captain America to be a little shorter than Thor, that I also own. And I don't have it right here with me so I can compare it. But Thor is a lot bigger. And Hulk, the new Hulk that is coming out, is just massive. So you can, when you try to put all this together, it's gonna look, Daredevil is gonna look a lot smaller, shorter. He'll look more like a kid. But it's just a nitpick, but also it's an important one because a lot of people, they're like me, and you are like me, you are concerned about those things. Besides all that, let me just take Captain America out of the way so we can enjoy the beauty of this piece. Regardless of that, I think this is one of the best sculpts by Erick Sosa, without a doubt. It's just beautiful. It has a lot of detail. Even for the small size, the detail is there. It's one of the best. Would I say that this is the best Daredevil out there? I wouldn't go that far. I think there's many Daredevils out there. Personally, I like this one. I like the hard hero Daredevil that I still consider the best ever made. Sideshow produced one comic kit. It was good. It was good looking and everything, but I wasn't crazy about it. There were other pieces created by other companies that kind of, I forget their names right now. They were wonderful. So Daredevil has had his good amount of good pieces out there. Not as many as Hulk, for example, or Iron Man or Captain America, that pretty much they have bombarded and invaded the market. There's plenty out there. My personal opinion is that probably I feel that Eric played it really safe with this one. He could have produced a much better piece, something more likely what he did with Spider-Man. Yes, at the beginning I wasn't crazy about Spider-Man, but he gave it all out, and he brought it perfectly into what I was expecting, or what everybody was expecting about Spider-Man. In my mind, this is clearly the McFarlane era Spider-Man. And of course, when I look at this, I can see Frank Miller's version of Daredevil. But I would like to see him in a more acrobatic movement or pose. That will be such a fantastic thing, because every time I think about Daredevil, I think about his acrobatics. I think about him jumping from one place to the other, really moving in ways that no human can do. So it's just more probably a nitpick, but one of the ones that I feel that are important for many of the collectors. Do I recommend this? Yes, I do. If you are Erick Sosa's fan, this is something that you need to get. If you are a Daredevil fan, this is something you need to get. You want to complete your collection of Spider-Man, or a collection of in this case fine art statues. Go ahead. I think it's a great piece. It's something that is beautiful. Right now it's priced very low. You can find them between $160, $65 to $200 to $210 with the shipping. So it's really affordable. But don't make no mistake, like I always say, this is gonna go up in price, and this is gonna become a really hot item very, very soon. So go ahead if you are planning to get it. I think this is the best time, and this is the most affordable, cheapest time for you to do it. So thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you take the time again. Like I said, just please come to see me at the Statue Forums, forum.com, and look at my reviews, and also not just my reviews, but the guys, other guys that are reviewing there, that they have amazing collections, also are sharing for everybody to see. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video review. Have a great day. So